Hi everyone, welcome back to the gameplay of BTD5. So, let's continue with the Master Mode updated series. Let's continue with the intermediate tracks, and right now I'm gonna do another track that is pretty similar to River Rapids, and that is the reason why, other than going, all the lap upgrades and going with well, actually not this one, but going with that monkey special building. I'm gonna use a strategy very similar to River Rapids, but because this track is not as hard as River Rapids, I'm gonna be using only one tribal turtle. All right, so sadly here I tried many different strategies. This is the track Dune, and I've tried many different strategies, trying to avoid getting a turtle, and actually nothing works, mainly because of the fact that if I don't get turtles, for example this free dark monkey that I have here, that I can place, just 0-0 is not gonna allow me to survive, not even round 1. I need to upgrade it at least 0-3 to survive, and therefore I spend cash upgrading this dark monkey, and therefore I have to wait more rounds until I can have farms. Then the rounds start to be more difficult, so I have to get more upgrades, more dark monkeys, so less farms, and that is just a dead end. After round 40 I'm just find myself losing every time. Instead, it's very, very easy to just place a turtle there in halfway. Because this track is going to be similar as River Rapids, because the balloons are going to come out from two very far away spots. This time the tracks is not going to merge, like it's going to become one and then there's going to split again like it was for River Rapids. Instead here the paths are going to just keep being separated, but the balloons are going to come closer here and here. So two spots where the balloons from the two different paths come closer, and therefore you want to place the towers around the area where you can attack balloons from both of the paths. Then they're gonna be again very far from each other here. Then they're gonna converge again in the center here, and then the exit, unlike River Rapids, is gonna be very far away still from both of the paths. So because of all these reasons, this track is easier than River Rapids, but still requires some kind of help, at the very beginning of the track, so that you can start having the farms going, because the farms are going to be an important strategy, of course, an important part of the strategy. And I've tried, many other strategies, and just they don't work out because I have to get the dark monkey upgrades, otherwise I just lose in the first rounds. And because of that, the farms are delayed, and when the farms are delayed, everything becomes bad, until round 40, when there is pretty clear that you just lose. And in this case, having the turtle upgraded to Pro, so the Pro unlocked, is of course helpful. It's not a requirement though. You don't need to have the turtle to Pro unlocked in order to complete this, but the Pro unlocked version helps more because it's going to attack the balloons. It's going to have more piercing, and it's going to be a lot more useful. So let's see here if I can get a farm. Yeah, I can. So I placed a farm there before the run ended, and therefore I'm gonna just wait for the 80 bonus cash. Okay, that's one. So as you can see here, very important, just the beginning, and that's why the turtle comes in hand. Against these yellows here, I'm doing pretty well. Here we go. So I should be able here to get, yeah, a 2-0 farm. So I'm gonna get it. And after this 2-0 farm, you know, using the last strategy that I've learned, is the time to start upgrading that monkey to 2-3. Especially here for these last greens. Okay, nice. Sadly, there a yellow passing. That's why I said to get that monkey, you know, 2-3. Okay, here we go. I got the dark monkey 2-3, and I also unlocked with the special building another free dark monkey after round 10. So I'm gonna just place another one here. You know, at the exact other spot, mirror spot from this dark monkey. And right now I'm gonna just continue, you know, getting farms. Probably I'm gonna get another farm 2-0, and then I'm gonna upgrade the other that monkey 2-3. As always, guys, be very careful here and pay attention. When you have enough cash to place a farm, just place it, you know, before the round ends, so you get the extra cash. And also another thing that I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna build the farms in this shape here, so I can get a village, and the village will cover both the towers, the offensive towers I'm gonna be placing, and both the farms. So one village for the two things, and of course that is a lot better. And after you get the 2-0 farm here, I always like to place a farmer, because the farmer with the pro version unlocked is gonna help, because it's gonna, you know, place the bananas onto the track, and therefore the balloons are gonna get distracted, and they're gonna go backwards. So that's also why I like the pro version of the farmer. Okay, let's see if I can get another farm here. No. Before the round ends. So I'll be going here with another 2-0 farm. As always, use the strategy of getting first a 2-0 farm, because you get more cash from that. I just discovered this very thing on doing the gameplay on River Rapids, so that's also a new strategy for me. Okay, I got a farm here before the round ended. I'm gonna go with 4 farms, you know, at the beginning, but then later on the game I'm gonna only remain with 3. I already got the bonus cash, yeah. Because I'm not gonna get any tempo here in this kind of tracks. In these tracks where you have 2 very different paths, you know, getting a tempo could be tricky, because the tempo is gonna, you know, focus one side, then the other one, then the other one again. So it's a pretty bad combo. You know, you don't have the tempo focusing one side and therefore doing good damage. And that's why, you know, I prefer here just getting aces, getting towers, getting bloon chippers, getting all those kind of towers that will allow me to survive, but will not be a tempo. So I got the other that monkey unlocked. I got the last 2-0 farm, as you see, at the end of round 25. So that's good timing, you know. The farmer is helping a lot by sending the balloons backwards. And here, you know, that's the village. You have to place the village so that you cover a bit of of this side and this side. It's going to be very important for the bloon chippers later on. And therefore, you know, try to place the village in a way that you can get that. Don't try place the village so close to the farms, because anyway you're gonna be getting the farms under its range, so you don't really need the village to be very close to the farms. Yeah, okay, so I got another free dark monkey, so I'm gonna just place it there, you know. And right now it's just waiting until I can get a 3-0 farm, probably at this round here. Nice. And after getting the first 3-0 farm, you should have cash to get a ninja and get some upgrades for this ninja. Getting it at the side of the turtle there. You know, you should be able to get the ninja 2-1 and the village 1-0 before round 31, and that's gonna be important, you know, for the strategy. Just another free dark monkey. I like to place the dark monkeys in this area because I'm gonna place other towers here, plus the bloon chippers, you know, there and there, and therefore those spots are really, I don't use them right now, so I can place the dark monkeys there. Okay, so after round 31 ends, just focus on get, you know, as much cash as you can. And if you are confident enough, you know, as I am here in this case, I don't think in the next couple of rounds I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna get here another farm 3-0. I'm gonna get, you know, this extra cash for until round 34, 35, and then I'm gonna get the factory. So in this case, for example, getting the ninja 3-2, getting the village 1-1, very important here for the strategy for this round, because in this round are the first ceramics. So if you add one of popping power to the dart monkeys, every dart is gonna have one increased popping power. So that means that because these 2-3 dart monkeys are gonna shoot 3 darts at once, the 3 darts are going to have one increase of popping power, so the overall popping power is, you know, gets very high. And this is the round where you should be able to get the factory 36. Just go slow, you know, so that once you get enough cash to get valuable bananas, you get it pretty fast and you start getting 600 boxes. So with the special building, the dart monkeys can pop leads, and therefore with the 2-3 upgrade you should be able to pop camo leads, and therefore round 37 is a pretty easy round. Getting here the ninja 4-2. Here we go. And now is the time of the bloon chippers. Try to place the bloon chipper here as close as you can to the dart monkey, because later on I'm gonna be placing, you know, another bloon chipper here that, as you can see right now, is outside the range of the village. But once I get the village 2-3, I'm gonna have enough range. So okay, do another round, so do still round 39 here with the dark monkey special building. With one bloon chipper you should be able to suck all the ceramics in this round here, especially at the end, and with the ninja too. Okay, so after that you need to click home, exit, as you did for River Rapids, you know. You're gonna go to the special building and you're gonna click and activate the bloon chippers special building, and this is gonna make the bloon chippers upgrades cost less, and also the bloons that are gonna get speeded back from the bloon chipper, they're gonna be briefly slowed, and this is gonna be very important. So having this, the special building at least at level 3, It's going to be important until round 54, 55, until until you can survive that very tricky round. And that is one bloon chipper, that side. I'm gonna get another one in this side, just 0-0 right now. Okay, I have 2 free glue gunners, so I'm just gonna place them and sell them. Okay, here we go. Actually, oh yeah, I'm gonna just go with this. I think it's gonna be enough. By getting also the village here 2-1 and getting here 0-0 bloon chipper, and here another one 0-0. Here we go. So as you can see, round 40 pretty easy to deal with a 4-2 bloon chipper. For round 43, you not need any more like damage towers. You only need to get the other bloon chipper, so the bloon chipper in the other side that's gonna be closer in this case to the right side path. You have to get that bloon chipper also for 2, because in round 43 7 mobs are gonna come out. And after that, it's just getting enough bloon chippers to survive that particular round. Start to get how they're called, glue gunners, the bomb, and so on. And after that, you should be good. In this case, I'm gonna get the glue gunner here. If you are not comfortable enough, in this case, I'm just checking out I can survive well. So I just slow down, and yeah. So here we go. I want to get here the glue gunner 3-2, so that the glue is gonna start kicking in. Free bomb. Okay. After selling this bomb, I'm gonna get a bomb here. 3-2. Getting the 2-2 village, because the ninja is the only camo, the tanction that I have other than the dark monkeys, these 2 dark monkeys. So I want the bloon chippers also to be able to spot camo, so I don't get any bad surprises, And that's really it. After you get the bomb 3-2, get another bloon chipper, and then get the other one, the ones that you got closed the village. In this case, those 2. So 1, and this is the second one. Just leave 1 factory for now. You don't need more farms. You just need to place towers here to survive these very key rounds. Very important. Here we go. For round 49, actually, I think it's better. I have a free I have 2 free ice towers here, so I'm just gonna place them and sell them. Okay. I think it's the best way to, don't have any problems here, is getting a 2-3 ice tower right there where I placed it, because it's gonna be at the center of this point where the bloons cross over each other, and they also get speeded up from the bloon chippers, and therefore a 2-3 tower there can really be super good, getting good piercing, getting good eye shots proc. And this is one of those rounds where you could have problems if the ice shards don't proc correctly. In this case, I think they procced pretty well, so yeah, I'm good right now. Getting the bomb for 2. And right now it's just a matter of getting another bloon chipper. I think I missed this one here, yeah. 4-2. And now with 4 bloon chippers, 2 closer to one side than the other 2, and the 2-3 tower, you should definitely start feeling a lot more protected, a lot more confident. And after this, it's just a matter of selling the turtle. It has done its job. And before round 54, very important, getting a 3-2 ice tower there, so that you can combo the 2-3 and the 3-2 ice tower. And after that, you know, there is really no way you can lose with this setup. Even the harder rounds, you should be able to complete them pretty easily, actually. So I'm just gonna get here and here, even though it's outside the range of the village. 2 bloon chippers more, 0-0. Here we go. And after this, actually I'm gonna just only get the village to 3. Yeah, here we go. And with this, you should be able to survive round 54. So my advice is, of course, try to save the cash that you get. So if you need, for example, desperately to upgrade 1 bloon chipper because you have problems or whatsoever, or you need to use a ton of rust spikes, do it. But you should be really fine now with the 2 ice towers there, with the 4 bloon chippers and the bomb for 2 there. There shouldn't be anything to worry about, but you never know. Some bloons may pass. Just go slow. Just is this round here. After this round, everything becomes a lot easier. And yeah, all the mobs are gone, so yeah, see? Pretty easy stuff. So that's why, you know, if you can survive round 54, then until round 60, you're good to go. And that's where, actually, I placed that farm badly. I'm gonna replace it. So that's one, and I'm gonna place this one here. Placing only more 3 farms right now, as I said earlier. Only 3 farms needed. You can also start going faster, you know, because if you survive round 54, then you can survive, as I said earlier, until round 60 pretty well. So right now I'm just waiting here to have enough cash to get the 1 farm, 1 factory. So I should have 1 now. Here we go. Alright, after getting the second factory, my advice is get all the 6 bloon chippers that you would have in the track, you know, getting them all for 2. It's just my advice, just in case, you know, some bloons in round, especially around 59, can sneak through. So in this case, for example, I completed 6 total bloon chippers for 2. And after this, you know, before getting the last farm, the last factory, it's again the aces time. So you need an ace for round 63. So start already placing it and earning cash from 4 or 5 rounds earlier. So you're not gonna come up to round 62 already having to place an ace, you know, from 0. And pretty much as always, once you get the 4-0 ace, then it's really game over. This is the, oh my god, round 60. 6 Brune Shippers there, more than enough to hold the Zomagats, and all the mobs and BFBs are gonna come out of it. And after okay, still not enough cash. Now enough cash, here we go. So I got a 4-0 ace. Sadly here there isn't good spots. There aren't good spots for the aces. So I just normally place one ace here, then another one here. Every time I try to place them under the range of a village, you know, like that. And that's it, you know. One ace is already enough for round 63, but just because I want to be sure that both of the sides are protected, and I'm not, you know, protecting one side while the other one is not very well protected. That's why I'm gonna get 2 aces here for 2, and then I'm gonna get the last factory. I'm not gonna build any temple, so that's why I don't think getting the factories is so important right now. Okay, still bearing with this. Most of the lag that you see right now is, yes, because of the amount of plumes that come out from the mobs, and that is one explanation because of that. But also a lot of this lag is caused by the bloom chippers that proc the slowness on the blooms. That is what is really making the game lag a lot. And that's why, you know, after you finish the 2 specters, so the 2 4-0 aces, pretty much you should be around 64, 65. Exit, so go home. And deactivate the special building. Pretty much like that. You know, deactivate. You don't need any special building for the last 20 rounds. In this case, just out of, you know, because I know I'm going to be placing super monkeys and so on, I just activated the super monkey special building, but you don't really need this. You don't really need the super monkey special building here. Just deactivate the bloom chippers, so you get you know, less lag from that. I also recommend selling the 2 3-ace tower there once you get the 2 aces, because of course the aces are gonna destroy everything fast enough. And after this, the gameplay should become a lot more smoother, because now the lag from the bloom chippers is reduced. You don't have anymore the 2 3-ace tower, so also that is lag reduced. And you should be good, you know, to go for the last 20 rounds. In this case here we go, the last factor I needed. And after this, here we go, just start going through the rounds faster, you know, without having to click to start on it anymore. And this is where, you know, I advise to start getting some super monkeys going. Why not, you know? I prefer getting first the robot monkeys on strong for the rounds, and then getting sun gods later on. But really the order is it's exactly the same. And yeah, so pretty easy, pretty standard gameplay. I'll get here in both of these sides another ace. In this case, this farm is just in the way, so I'll probably wait like 4 or 5 rounds, maybe 6, until around 76, and then I'm gonna sell all the farms, factories probably. I don't really need them because I'm not gonna build a temple, so I get more than enough cash, and I'll just get, you know, another robot monkey, 2 sun gods, then maybe why not some snipers, and another 4-0 ace, and that should be all the towers that I would need to survive round 84. And if you also got enough cash, you know, left, you can also get the village 2-4, so with the activated ability available, and you can use that ability especially around 84, so that you can be sure of surviving that round. But you know, with 6 Brune Chippers, you should be really very fine. The very hard part is, as always, pretty much between round 40 until round 54, 55. In those rounds is where you have to get enough Brune Chippers to suck in the mobs and the ceramics especially. And if you can get through those rounds, you know, get enough cash to get enough aces and so on, then afterwards it's just easy. Okay, so I think I was thinking about something else, so I let it slip. I think I wanted to sell all the factories before this round, so before on 77, but whatever, it's okay. I'm gonna do it this round. Here we go. Just sell all the factories, get another 4-0 ace. Sell the farmer too. So I'm gonna get, in this case, another robot monkey and sun god. Sun god. Then what else I wanted to build? Oh yeah, so snipers too. And there are 2 snipers and then the range of the village. So 4-0, 4-1. And I'm gonna get the village 2-4. And that is gonna be everything for this track. So guys, unfortunately, I had to use 1 Trouble Tutor for this track. Because of the similarities that this track has to River Rapids. It's not as hard as River Rapids, and that's why only 1 Trouble Tutor was used. And other than, you know, that the usual farmer that I use for every track is just useful. Okay, let's start going faster here. And that's pretty much it, you know. 2-4 village, so I get now the activated ability that I can use in round like 82 and 84. Two snipers here. Of course, it's better to have like 4 snipers, 1 4-0 and the other one 4-1, to get the complete crippling of the BFBs and Zomegats, but you know, if you don't have enough cash, just 2 inside the range of the village also are good. And as I said earlier, I'm deactivating the Bloon Shippers special building just because of the lag, really. That is the only reason why I deactivated the Bloon Shippers special building and I got the Super Monkey special building. It's just out of a matter of lag. You don't really need to switch off the Bloon Shippers special building or to get the Super Monkey special building. It's just a thing that I did, but it's not necessary for the purposes of the surviving and getting through the rounds. So this is the last 4 rounds. Round 82. I'm gonna, oh well, it's almost over this round. Yeah, not too many Zomegats in this round, so it's pretty easier than round 84. And also guys, I want to say I'm gonna upload, why not, one gameplay of my league games in the ranked flags, you know, every day, or maybe one day other than the other one, because I play every day also league, and you know, I enjoy doing playing, and I have fun sometimes. Sometimes it's not very fun, but some other times it is. So I think I'm gonna start uploading, you know, every day videos, some gameplays. Recording them is pretty easy, and also uploading, you know, I upload them from the PC, from the computer, so it's even faster than from the mobile. Okay, so there are the Zomegats, so I'm gonna click on the village activated ability. So now all the towers, because I have all the towers inside the range of the village, they are attacking faster and they have double popping power. That is what the activated ability of the 2-4 village does. And here we go, all the last BFBs and Zomegats are getting destroyed. And here we go, last 5 Zomegats. And here we go. So as always, hope you guys enjoyed and see ya. Bye bye.